Howdy again, everybody. For this second video, what I wanted to do is talk to you really briefly about the text and the material that you're going to need for the class. Really, there are two pieces here that we need to keep together for you. The first and the foremost is the textbook. It is called Adobe Animate 2019 Textbook, or Classroom in a Textbook, rather. It's by Louis Chun. It is available through Pearson's website as an e-text, and if you're comfortable with that, go ahead. If you are ordering it as a real physical copy of the text, you should have probably gotten that the first time I sent that message out a week ago, because you may not have possession of it now. Make sure you get possession of that ASAFP, because it is literally where all of the material is going to be hinged upon. The number two piece to this is you are going to need at least a 1-month subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud, the student version. Now, the links for that, because those URLs are terrible, right? But the links for that are here in Eagle. I am pointing to my Mac behind me because that's where Eagle would be located for me. The link is there in Eagle alongside of the link for the text book. You are going to need that. Let me suggest that if you are the gambling sort, there is a 7-day free trial of the Adobe Creative Suite for students. You are welcome to give it a shot. If you are hyper competitive, you can actually finish. I have had one student in the last 30, so 3%, has actually, she hauled complete ass. She totally finished it in 6 days and burnt herself out, but it was her only summer course, so that worked for her. For the 97% of everybody else, that hasn't worked. So if you want to give it a shot, all right, it's a free country. I'm not here to tell you you can or can't make it. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but for most other people, just for sanity, I would not go that route. So absolutely positively, you do need both of those materials for this class. The number one material is the Adobe Animate CC Classroom in a Book by Chun, the link for which is in Eagle here. Number two is at least a 7-day, but probably a 30-day subscription to Adobe Animate via the Creative Cloud for students, and that is a $20 cost. It's a strange thing we have to do with subscription costs, is we can't enroll it as part of what you do when you get the textbook. We just can't avoid it. It's got something to do with the way the Fed will reimburse students with financial aid. So at any rate, you are going to need to get a copy of that. But $20 for the month is actually, as far as software goes, it's a really good investment. So that is the material, or those two are the materials you will need for the course. The Adobe Animate Classroom in a Book and a 1-month subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud for students. Links in Eagle.